Rob Schneider is a somewhat popular comedic actor.
Sharks are like dogs. They only bite when you touch their private parts.
I think there's been a mistake.
Did you say steak?
They went together like lamb and tuna fish.
Claustrophobia, the gayest of all phobias.
You can do it!
Hip hop anonymous?
My life sucks.
Rated PG-13.
The Tomster making copies, Mr. Tom.
Welcome to Rob Schneider Could You Not, a complete retrospective of all Rob Schneider movies, past, present, but thank God not really future. I'm Robert Bacon, and with me, as always, is my co-host,
Caleb George.
Yeah, this week we look at the Netflix series, The Real Rob, released in 2015.
I'm very excited.
Are you actually excited?
Well, only because Netflix has never made anything bad. If Netflix is involved, there's no doubt
gold.
it's high quality.
It's been real gold. Have you seen The Ranch?
Have I? I watch it right after Disjointed.
Ashton Kutcher's sitcom?
Oh, yeah.
I watched 10 minutes of that and
I
wanted to die.
watched Fuller House, Disjointed, The Ranch. They're all great.
Classics.
Classic 90s sitcom that I think we should revisit.
No, we need to stop. Netflix has gotten too big too fast, and they are really just shooting from the hip now.
Yep.
Some really good ones. Plot synopsis of this series. The series centers around comedian, I wanted to put that in quotes, Rob Schneider's real life while living in Hollywood.
Who gives a fuck what his life is?
Inquiring minds want to know. What's Rob Schneider been up to? If you want to contact us, you can call us and leave us a voicemail at 405-418-6273. That is 405-418-NARD. You could email us at adamsandlerpleasestop@gmail.com. And you can find us on Twitter and Facebook and all the fun stuff. Fun facts about this movie. Not a movie. The series. It stars Rob Schneider, his real-life wife, and his real-life daughter. In 2012, CBS gave him his own show, and he called it Rob. It was canceled after 8 episodes. From that, he retooled the idea, and this is what we got.
Wait, so he had like a network show?
He had a network show just called Rob.
And now we're watching a Netflix show that's also called Rob?
The Real Rob.
Oh.
He's like, all right, so what was the problem with the first one? People just thought it was Rob, the fake Rob.
Right. Who is Rob?
They think it might be Deuce.
It could be, frankly, any Rob.
It could be. I could be making copies, Rob.
Right.
I could be racist from, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Asian Rob.
Right.
I could be racist from 8 Crazy Nights, Asian Rob.
Right.
I could be racist from a Saturday Night Live skit, Asian Rob.
Right. He did a lot of racist things, I think is what we're trying to say. But we want to see the real Rob.
Ooh, he's also racist.
Oh, okay. Oh, I immediately regret this. Why did we greenlight this?
When did we ever see him really acting?
I don't know.
Home Alone 2?
He was in Home Alone 2?
Yeah, he's the bellboy.
Why didn't we watch that one?
I would love to watch that one. Watch that. See our president show up for a hot second. Point Kevin McAllister to a different room to where the elevators are. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Did you know that if you film a film in Trump Tower, Trump has to be in it?
No.
Yeah, legally. And then they just cut it on the floor. Every time. They do it every time.
Are you serious?
If you film a film in Trump Tower, you have to have Trump in it. That's legally what happens. And then usually companies just cut the film afterward. Like production companies just cut the segment
I would love to see a
afterwards.
film, just all this cut material.
Yeah, but Home Alone 2 decided to keep it because they thought it was charming. Because like the Home Alone scene, you do not need.
Don't need.
You don't need it at all.
I don't think you need Home Alone 2.
No, I'd venture to say we could have done with all of it. Could have got rid of all of it.
We need the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the third one.
What
not,
is this?
Not the what?
There's a fourth one?
I think there's I think
Definitely
there's
a third.
One. Yeah, I think there's a fourth one. I think it's a girl. That's the twist.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Anyway, we've
Destroy the
derailed once again. Here's the format. We are going to watch one episode together and then discuss that episode. We are definitely going to watch at least 2 episodes. We'll see if it's even necessary.
Cool.
Are you ready to watch The Real Rob?
Bacon, I'm never ready.
It's
but
happening.
let's do it.
I'm turning it on.
I'm Patricia, Rob Schneider's wife. Rob and I have an 11-month-old baby girl. I'm not working right now, and I get bored easily. So I need to be doing lots of different things.
What the hell is that?
It's an exercise pole.
I thought they were called dirty stripper poles.
Shh, don't wake up, Miranda. This is the perfect room for it. I can work out and watch Miranda at the same time.
Yeah, but these things are dangerous. I think we should get rid of it.
No, I'm not getting rid of this pole.
I think this is sending the wrong message to the baby.
Of course it's the right message. She's gonna learn how to work out.
What am I supposed to do now? Give you $20?
You already spent $1,200 on this without installation.
We have finished episode 1. Caleb George, what do you got?
It's so bad.
That was my first note. My first note was in all caps, "Oh my god, I hate this." We were like 30 seconds in.
Yeah.
And I already knew.
Yeah.
I hated this.
Yeah, it just first impressions. It's really frenetic and like unfocused, and some a majority of scenes are too short, and they just jump to this next stupid bit, and then like it feels like a real knockoff Seinfeld,
where they don't know what made Seinfeld funny.
Right.
There's scenes in which characters just kind of repeat the same information a couple times.
Yeah.
And then the scene's over. And even then, the scene's too short, even when they repeat themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And every scene, every actor in this says a line like they weren't fed the line beforehand. Like they're just reading one line, it feels like. And then they're like, okay, read this one line. Okay, cool. Now read this one line. Nothing seems to match in tone. The music doesn't match what's happening. It's shot, every scene is shot in a kind of a different style. It's lit differently and weird the entire time. Nobody can act. Rob Schneider's wife is one of the worst actresses who's ever been on a TV show.
Yeah, because I don't think she's an actress.
She's not. She's awful.
Yeah.
She's so bad.
She is insanely attractive.
That is it.
And that is it.
She is super hot and makes me upset that it's Rob Schneider's wife.
And easily half his age, right?
Easily. That baby's worthless. Everything in this show is worthless.
You don't know. Second episode, it opens with the baby being like, access. That raspy voice could easily be a baby voice.
It's true. It could be, what's her name? Something King, whatever her name is.
Yeah, Elle King.
Elle King. What other
Someone
notes?
so embarrassed by her father, she chose to not.
Yes, to keep the name. I would be embarrassed by that too.
Oh my God.
If you were trying to honestly, I mean, you're trying to be a real life artist, you can't keep the Schneider name.
Oh, hell no. So it's still so funny to me that this show is really about Rob Schneider still being a piece of shit.
Yes.
It's a real life version of the movies that we see.
He is a big piece of shit in this.
Yeah.
An unbearable pile of shit.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so, and, what is the deal with and I turned to you and was like, what's going on? What's happening? There's like a reality show commentary that they cut to where they're, and I guess it's to deliver plot points because they gave up on that.
Yes.
Like halfway through the episode.
Just so you guys know, you're watching it. It's normal scenes. It's like a normal show. And then all of a sudden, without warning, it cuts to Rob Schneider sitting in a dystopian light show.
Yeah.
In which he's explaining plot points horribly.
Right.
And you're like, where did this come from? It doesn't match the tone at all. And the cutaways are just lazy trying to connect things together.
It's just cheap context and exposition delivered in a style of reality television, but it is not shot that way. So it's just a cheap way to get information out there, and it's useless.
And then we also get cutaways to Rob Schneider doing stand-up.
Yes.
Some of the worst stand-up.
Which is crazy because I'm like, use that as the mechanism through which to give context to your plots.
Exactly.
But you're just picking everything. It's so frenetic. Like we need this, so let's just do like an interview style like reality television show. Okay, but also I'm a big fan of Seinfeld, so let's introduce some of my stand-up. And the stand-up is actually for me, it's actually the funniest and most interesting part of the show, and it's still fucking bad.
It's awful stand-up, but I get where you're coming from of like, this is the stand-up is the only thing that feels real.
Yes.
The laughs are 100% not real because
Yeah.
the audience is laughing at things that are not even punchlines.
Right.
When it comes to food, guys work around the problem. For a guy not to eat his food, it would take more than a hair. For a guy not to eat his food, it would take multiple hairs attached to a pair of balls, you know? And the guys gotta go, well, how far away are all those balls from the food source? If I wear a visor, I could probably sneak up on one of those things.
That's the thing. I'm like, okay, this is the real Rob. We're
Yeah.
seeing behind the thing.
I would rather watch an hour and a half or an hour special of Rob doing stand-up, and I hate Rob Schneider.
Yes.
That's how much I hate this fucking show.
Yeah, it's one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
It's horrible, and it has 2 seasons.
Insane. It's madness. What is happening in this show? What else did I write down that was just like, there's a joke in which Rob Schneider dropped sushi on his shoe, and he picks it up and he eats it, and he goes, "It's shoe-shi." And then it cuts to the next scene like that was the big ba-ba.
And everything's like that.
Yes.
Every scene is like, why did I watch that?
Every scene is
that
completely
dumb joke?
worthless. Remember when his wife has a bunch of naked men, half-naked men?
You remember when his wife put a stripper pole in the baby room?
I forgot that happened. So much had happened. One of the first scenes is his wife on a stripper pole.
Yeah. And it's an exercise pole.
Yes. And it's only in there because it's like, hey, my wife, super fucking hot.
Yeah.
Got big old titties.
Yeah.
And we need her dressed like a stripper, being on a strip pole. He exploits his own wife.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And like, it's so dumb. And then there's the bit that caps that whole scene where it's like, he's like, get it out of here, it'd be a bad influence on the baby. And then he leaves the room and she does like a thing on the stripper pole and she falls and like hurts herself, I guess. And then it cuts to her being like, I decided to get rid of the stripper pole because it's a bad influence on the baby. And I'm like, what's the joke here?
What was the joke?
Joke that she
hurt herself one time?
Hurt herself and decided it wasn't a good idea, so she's now parroting what her husband said? Or is the joke like, I don't even know. What is the joke?
It's so poorly done. It's so poorly written. Here's what happens. We're seeing Rob Schneider's life.
Yeah, give it to him, Bacon.
He's got a really hot wife. He's got a child. He has an amazing house, but he has a horrible assistant who's also an awful actor, and he doesn't do what he asks him to do. But he also has a stalker. So he asks his stalker to be his assistant, and it doesn't go. It goes fine, but for some reason it doesn't go fine.
It's just odd because, you know, the stalker's too close.
Yeah.
Like the stalker likes to be from afar and likes to surprise him, and like this stalker isn't quite getting off on the idea of like helping and knowing everything about Rob Schneider and take him to where he needs to go. Yeah. So it's like a mutual kind of breakup, and it's just like odd.
It's very odd. And then he goes back to his old assistant for no reason, just because he's in the cast.
Just because. Because.
But there's a scene in which Rob Schneider is in this man's car, in the stalker's car. And they had a meeting with CBS. It didn't go well. And he's in the car, and Rob Schneider says, and I quote, "So where did you get this car? Hey, Caleb, have you ever asked somebody that when you've been in their car where they got their car?"
Yes, I do. All the time.
What?
Yeah. I'm like,
is the answer a dealership?
You'd be surprised. It's a real conversation starter. If you're in a car with somebody, if you're in a car right now with someone and you're listening to this podcast,
ask them.
Turn to them and say, hey, where'd you get this car?
A dealership.
Oh, shit. I thought that would... We've been sitting in silence for 30 minutes. I thought that would start a small talk.
Sorry, the radio's broken.
Yeah. Where'd you get the radio?
Dealership.
Oh. Shit.
That line is just like perfectly encapsulates the writing of this. Yeah. The writing is probably some of the worst writing I've ever seen.
It's horrendous.
It's level 1 writing class of writing. Whoever wrote this doesn't understand.
Rob Schneider did.
Yeah, okay. Rob Schneider, buddy, you don't understand story structure. You don't understand dialogue.
Directed, written, executive produced.
Really?
Oh, all of it. Did you not see it? It's just plastered with Schneiders.
I know I'm Schneider blind now. I see When he's on screen, I actually don't see him.
Yeah, all the
Just
credits is
blackness.
like Schneider's the Schneider to Schneider. Schneiders.
Are you sure that's just
With
not
the
the...
Snore Sniders and the Schneiders with the Schneiders. And guess what? Baby Schneider.
I think what you were reading was the transcript from the Swedish Chef's cooking show. Schneider. Schneider. Baby Schneider, X's and O's, Schneiders. He doesn't know how to write. Who says, so where'd you get this car? What are you talking about? What? Who? You obviously wrote that line to get to the thing of like, my grandma gave me this car. It's really important to me.
Yeah.
And then Rob Schneider's going to get out and kick the door and do things that, like, now, okay, we know that this car has some sort of meaning to him.
Yes.
But maybe if there was, I don't know, some other way to have that, like, off the top of my head, hanging from the rear view mirror is a picture of his gams.
Yeah, sure.
And he's like, who's that? And he's like, well, that's my grandma. You know, this is actually her car. It means a lot to me. When she gave it to me, it was her favorite thing. Like, she had a blah, 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 blah. Now we know.
Yeah.
That's standard. I don't think it's very difficult to come up with something like that. There's a million different ways to present information to the audience. It's infuriating.
It's awful. And that's another reason why I'm kind of like, I'd rather watch his fucking stand-up. I don't want to watch his stand-up.
I saw
but
some
I'd
of his
rather
stand-up.
watch his stand-up.
I watched some of his stand-up.
I mean, his stand-up's awful. It's all like, my wife.
It is.
It's
That's
all-
what we're watching here.
Yes.
It's him. Also, listening to Rob Schneider complain about his wife is infuriating because it's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yes.
You are way up higher than you should have ever been in your entire life. You have a beautiful, hot wife. You're rich. You're famous. And you don't deserve any of it because you're a huge, giant piece of shit with zero fucking talent.
Tell me how you really feel, baby.
I fucking hate Rob Schneider. I've watched all his
Bacon,
films.
then why are we doing it, Bacon?
That's it. Unplug it. I'm unplugging the stuff. I'm taking this. What is this plugged to? I'm taking this. I'm putting it away. It's over.
You are doing it voluntarily to yourself, and you can stop at any moment.
I can't. Because I fucking hate myself. I'm gonna watch this garbage. What else notes do you have?
I mean, I will say, this is the last thing I'll probably say, because I think we've gotten through everything I want to talk about. I mean, stand-up's awful, and it's all like, my wife, can you believe it? But if you ever have the opportunity to go to a Rob Schneider book signing, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because he seems like a real fucking asshole.
Real fucking asshole. You guys, there's a book signing scene that takes 3 minutes.
For what?
There's a lot of setup. For also
No payoff.
I said most unrealistic thing. People in line at this book signing.
Yes.
There's a line for a book signing for Rob Schneider.
And the oddly the demographics also don't make sense.
All women.
It's like all women, an
young
older lady, an Asian lady,
A young Asian woman.
a young Asian. I'm like, nope, sorry.
No. These are not the people who are
These
Rob
are
Schneider fans.
not Rob Schneider fans.
I don't think there's such a thing. Yeah.
I did laugh.
Oh, Caleb George did have a good laugh.
Actually did make me laugh.
That was a good one.
It's the best joke of the whole thing, in my opinion. And it's because it's shitting on Rob Schneider, and his delivery of the line afterwards is actually pretty good. Where they're like, can you take a picture with my girlfriend? He's like, oh, yeah. Just make sure to turn the flash off. And he takes the picture with the flash, and Rob Schneider goes, well, you fucked me there, didn't you?
Yeah, here, actually, I'll just play that.
No, what I did was better.
I'm playing it right now.
Excuse me, Mr. Schneider.
Yeah.
Do you mind if my wife takes a quick photo with you?
Sure, no problem. Just take the flash off, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Flash off?
Yes.
You fucked me on that, didn't you?
See, I got power of editing. That was it. That was a fun line.
That was the best line.
I wanted more of that. I wanted more, like, asides, more realness to it, because it's called The Real Rob, for the love of fucking God.
Right.
I wanted more of the shitty stand-up. I wanted him getting off stage, going backstage, meeting with his friends, talking with his friends, of, like, how'd that go? I want to see him failing on stage. I want to see his real life.
Yeah, I think something more. I mean, first of all, I'm not. You're trying to make it seem real by, well, this is my actual wife and this is my actual baby. But the dialogue that you've written for everybody and the fact that your wife isn't a great actress, it just makes it feel contrived and it makes it feel faux real. Mm-hmm. I think, to your point, I would much rather enjoy a really stripped down, really visceral Rob who is vulnerable rather than, again, the show feels like he's trying to be cool. a cool.
He's
shit
always
on
in a
me.
suit.
Right.
He always looks the best that he'll look.
Right.
Even though he looks like garbage.
And I think he's got hair plugs.
We're definitely not watching 3 of these.
We're only doing 2?
I don't even know if I want to watch the second one.
Whatever you want.
Let's watch the second one. The pilot is always the worst one.
It's always.
So let's give it a shot. We'll watch the second one.
But what's crazy too, you're right. But what's crazy is like with Netflix series, it's not like it develops as it goes along because the writers start to figure out the voice and like, they start to figure out what works and things like that. It's all dropped at once.
At once.
So there's not really any feedback when it comes to what audiences are digging and what writers are figuring out what's working. So I think actually a Netflix deal is the worst thing that could happen to guys like
Rob Schneider
and like Adam Sandler because there's no checks and balances. There's no feedback.
But that's why they like it.
I know.
They clearly don't like feedback because
Right.
they think they're amazing.
Right. Well, that's true. Yeah, actually, in a way, it's the worst thing that could happen to them, and it's also the best thing because if they did give feedback, probably someone would be like, you'd have a CBS show that got canceled after 8 episodes.
They're like trying to give him feedback, and he just isn't
He's
taking
like,
it.
nah, this is brilliant.
All right, let's watch one more episode.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll kill myself.
Patricia doesn't want to have another baby. I mean, I do. But she wants to make sure that we don't have another accident. I mean, she wants to make absolutely sure. I mean, she wants me to get a...
You are getting a vasectomy.
Where's all this coming from?
I don't want to have another kid, so that's it.
I'm pretty careful.
See that over there? You're not so careful.
I'm not saying have another baby now, but maybe, when Miranda gets a little older, she might want to have a little brother to play with.
You don't like your brother and sister.
Yeah, but they don't have to all be like mine. Bunch of fame-leeching money vampires. You had a brother growing up. That was good, right?
You know I hate my brother. He annoyed me my entire childhood.
But we can handle it.
We? I'm the one that does everything.
I appreciate everything you do for me.
I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for the baby.
That's what I mean. For the baby. You might think about having another kid for her to play with.
Miranda is such a good baby. The first one is always good. And the second one, it's always a disaster. You're getting a vasectomy. Or at least wear a condom.
Well, that's not going to happen.
We just watched the second episode. Yeah. Ooh. The first note I have is, what monster eats plain potato chips in bed with no drinks? It was the very first scene. Rob Schneider's wife is eating plain potato chips in bed, not a glass of water in sight. So you're going to go to sleep with the driest mouth in the history of man and all those fragments in there? I disagree. That's my biggest problem.
This is the hottest take we've had on this show.
We also had our very first, in the beginning, we had cut to jokes. 2 cut to jokes. You know the rule of 2s. And the cut to jokes aren't funny. One of the cut tos is Rob Schneider on the phone with his agent talking about his thumb.
Yeah. Yeah, because basically the greater context of this is that she's like, I do all the work in this house and you don't do anything. And he's like, that's not true. And then it cuts to him sleeping in bed while she's like, the baby's crying and he has headphones and like a mask and all that stuff. And then the second one is like, and you never help the baby and change the baby. And he's like, that's not true. And then and she's like, you always are talking to your agent on your phone. And it cuts to him, he's like, hey, look at my thumb's weird, which is like something that when you were writing it, you were like, I don't have a joke for this part.
Yeah.
But we'll do it on site.
We'll do, yeah. We have a bunch of funny people on set.
Right.
I'm funny. We'll just improvise
We'll
something.
figure that moment out. But all it really needs to be is that, like, I'm just a shitty husband.
That's all it is. And a shitty person who complains on stage. All his stand-up this episode is him complaining about his wife. And Caleb and I were just getting more and more upset that this 54-year-old man is complaining about his 30-year-old wife. We looked it up.
Which is, like, really frustrating because the joke he tells is like, yeah, you know, when you're young, you're like, I gotta fuck this girl. If I don't fuck this girl, I'm gonna go crazy and blow my brains out. When you're 40, you're like, man, if I don't fuck that girl, I'm gonna have a sandwich. And that's the joke, which first of all, I'm like, you're giving yourself a little bit of credit there because you're 50 fucking 4.
Yes.
You're fucking old
He said when you're in your 40s.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not in your 40s, buddy.
Bro.
Nice try, asshole.
You're mid-50s, bro.
Yeah. Nice
You're
try.
close to death, bro.
I hope.
Go ahead and do it.
We can only do it.
But what's frustrating is he's like, then tells a joke later where he's like, you know, you go over the bed, you take a look on the bed, and you're like, ugh, you know, when you're younger, you go to the refrigerator, you know, when you're older, you go to the bed, and you're like, oh, this is gross. There's nothing in here to eat. And it's my fucking gross ass wife that's in amazing shape, takes care of all of my children, and is seemingly pretty wonderful a human being.
She seems great. There's only one thing wrong with her. She can't act.
Yeah, she can't act.
And she's married to Rob Schneider. Two things wrong with her. Those might be correlated.
Right.
So,
but at the time, that woman was in her late 20s when he probably made that bit.
Yep, 100%.
And I'm like, fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. You're complaining. Also,
like you're a goddamn cat, you piece of shit.
Also, all the stand-up that we've seen, I wrote down, just realized they never show the audience.
No.
Only at the very end of the episode when he was doing stand-up, I got to see two people's heads, like the tops of two people's heads. I don't know if they actually shot this at a comedy. I don't think they shot it at a comedy club. I think it's on a set, and I don't think that it was actually shot in front of an audience.
You know what, though? How many fucking white old comedians, are just fucking in front of a brick wall? Like, it's just like, it's just the most reusable set of like, Louis coming in here later, so we'll need this brick wall in a bit. After that, we got Seinfeld. He's coming in, so he'll need this fucking brick wall. Chappelle's coming in a bit. He's doing a thing, so he'll need this brick wall. And then Rob Schneider, if we can squeeze you in for your dumbass little fucking show, maybe we can fit you in. But the brick wall's pretty booked up today.
The brick wall's booked. There's no actual real establishing shots.
No.
The stuff in between is sped up footage of LA. Sometimes it's just awful handheld sped up footage.
It feels like a guy who's just a bicycler with a GoPro.
Yes, and it dips down several times like he was checking.
It looks like, hey, Jimmy, can you get on your bike, attach the camera to the front of it, and just go around the block real quick?
And we're going to speed it up. So you see everything.
Yeah.
And we're going to play awful music. And it's not endearing like it is in the beginning of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Right.
Where you could tell it's handheld and it's like, it makes it feel more real.
Right.
This just makes it feel cheap.
And It's Always Sunny also is showing Philadelphia landmarks to set the context that this is Philadelphia. They're just showing traffic pretty much in every fucking shot.
That's pretty, I don't know any more establishing shot of LA than traffic.
They did do the Chinese theater.
They did the Chinese theater, and then at one through the morning smog, they did show that one that record tower, Capitol Records.
Oh yeah,
with the window things. I think it's Capitol Records. So there's that. It's just they don't know. Rob Schneider has no idea what he's doing.
Right. Because the other thing too is I would argue with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The reason they do that is because Philadelphia itself is like kind of a third or a fourth character.
Yeah, even though they don't film there.
Right. The context is, or the thing they're trying to establish is like this is the Philadelphia life.
Yes.
Right. This LA life, quote unquote, LA actor's life, it doesn't come across. Like it doesn't play at all.
And it's also been done to death.
Right.
Oh, we get it. Also, nobody knows what they're doing, especially the makeup people.
The makeup, everyone is fucking Donald Trump orange.
They only have, it's like the makeup person came on set and they only have one color of cover up.
Yes.
And it's all orange. And Norm Macdonald has it and it stops at his neck.
Yeah.
And you see how white he is underneath. And it's like, why are you, just give him the color of his skin, assholes.
Yes. Whatever fucking Cheeto they used on Donald Trump, they used on these guys. And it's ugly as fuck.
It looks like somebody stuck their hands into a flaming hot Cheeto bag, rubbed them together, and then just wiped it on their faces.
Yeah. I got so excited, too, when Norm showed up. I got so excited. I was like, oh, finally, we might have something funny.
Yeah.
And it was not a funny bit.
You know, I didn't know that Rob Schneider and Norm Macdonald were, like, that great of friends, but, like, he's on this show. He showed up several times in his films.
I mean, I will say this. In the films we've watched, Norm Macdonald usually is the funniest part.
100%.
So if he's willing to do it, because there's probably a ton of shitheads that would turn that gig down.
Yeah.
And he's going to maybe give you a moment of reprieve in terms of your film's funny for a second. I'd ask him to do it every goddamn time.
I would too. I think he's really talented. I don't know if he's necessarily perfect for a show like this or being an actor. I think he's better on stage as stand-up or, doing his weird bits that he does. What? Okay, guys. So Caleb George, got a text from his girlfriend because we have to watch this on Netflix and I don't have Netflix. And he had to sign in under his. And before we went to go watch this, I say to him, hey, you probably don't want to watch this under your normal user, because then it's going to start suggesting the wrong things and it's
Right.
going to ruin your whole thing. So he made, what'd you make? What's the title?
So the profile that I made for it is just real Rob fuckface.
Then he gets a text from his girlfriend.
So my girlfriend just sent me a text. It's like, who's watching, Georges or real Rob fuckface?
And it's just
And it's
8 periods and then a question mark. Like, what the fuck is happening?
I sincerely hope that she picks real Rob fuckface.
You should keep that profile for any time you want to watch something really bad so it
Yeah.
doesn't ruin it. And then also just to see what it populates. To see like
Yeah.
to see like what it's going to suggest to you from now on. We'll give a thumbs up to this when it's over. And then you can see what you want.
That is so funny. Who's watching Netflix? Caleb George or real Rob fuckface?
This is real Rob Fuckface. I'm ready to. Are you high or are you normal right now? Also, just the last note I have is that Rob Schneider's wife, his third wife, you told me.
Yeah, it's his Patricia is his third wife.
Because I was trying to do the math in my head. I'm like, how old is Elle King? 20?
Late 20s, early 30s?
She's about the same age as this woman. So I'm like, there's no way.
Oh, 100%.
You guys, don't watch this.
It's so bad.
It's infuriating.
I know you want to end it all.
I want it fucking right.
But I do want to say this very
God.
quickly. Is that your gun box?
No, I don't have a gun. I live in Chicago. I don't need a gun.
So he has an assistant. We didn't even talk about the plot point that he made his assistant get a vasectomy.
Oh, I forgot about
because
this.
his wife wanted him to get a vasectomy. So we didn't talk about that. So he sends his.
We didn't talk about the main plot point of the episode.
Yeah, the episode. So his assistant, who's like a poor man's Jason Jones.
Yep.
From Daily Show, and Samantha Bee's husband. He makes him get like a vasectomy, but his girlfriend works at like a pot shop.
Yes.
And this is a fucking weird moment.
A dispensary.
A dispensary. Thank you.
Don't call it a pot shop.
I'm gonna call it a fucking want.
Show it the respect it deserves.
The Green Store.
Thank you. The Green Machine.
The place for weed needs.
Weed meats.
Weed needs.
No, weed meats.
He goes into where she works, and she's blowing a dude behind the counter. His girlfriend works there.
First of all, this girlfriend character, the assistant's girlfriend character, I have no idea why she's in the show.
Very weird.
I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea this pot side point, right?
Me neither. Other than it gives the context that like, oh God, there's so much I have to explain to. It gives the context because Rob Schneider meets with Norm Macdonald because Norm Macdonald had a vasectomy, and Rob Schneider read somewhere that you could get dementia if you have a vasectomy. So fucking Norm is weird out of his mind. Then you find out later that it's because he smoked this weed at this pot shop. Weed needs that's you know what? Fuck it. If when they legalize it here in Chicago, and they will, I'm opening up a shop, and it's gonna be called Weed Needs,
and you're gonna make billions.
I'm gonna make so much fucking money.
She's blowing this dude randomly, clearly blowing a dude.
Yes,
he has a lipstick kiss of the shade of her lipstick on his cheek.
Yes.
Boyfriend walks in. Nothing happens from it.
He says, "Were you blowing that dude?" And she goes, "No." And then it never gets brought up again.
Never. I don't understand it.
It's another Tommy Wiseau, like, the results came back, I've got cancer. And then we never hear about it. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
They did that just for the joke of she was blowing a dude and then she was kissing. Then the boyfriend walks in, she kissed him.
Fucking joke is there.
What? It's a joke that like a 10-year-old child would write when he first heard about blowjobs.
How is a 54-year-old still writing jokes for fucking 10-year-olds?
This is the problem. Rob Schneider is a talentless hack who has achieved success, and he thinks that he could write, and he can't. We can't. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No, baby.
Okay. We can't rank it because it's not a movie. But I guess we can give it like a score out of 10. What would you give it out of 10?
A 2 or a 3?
I'd give it a 2. A solid 2.
I'll give it 2.5.
It had 2 jokes that Caleb laughed at, so it'll get a 2.
How much power does this show have?
None.
Okay, I'm gonna test it right now. Okay, here's what I'm going to propose. Okay.
Okay.
Right. I was looking up all the information about how old everybody was.
Being a real creeper.
Being a real creep. And I went on IMDb and I found out that Real Rob is actually, it has a 6.6 on IMDb with
There's no God.
1742 votes, right?
Okay.
So you just ranked it out of 10. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on right now and I'm going to rank it a 2, which is what I ranked it, right?
Okay.
Audience out there, we're going to see what weight we can give, all right?
None, dude.
Well, I'm going to see. I want to see. I want to test it. We're going to do this now, and when it comes out, we're going to see, all right?
Okay.
I want you to go rank it, what you think this show is worth. You have to watch an episode, and I want to see if we can drive down that score.
From a 6.6?
6.6. I want to see if it goes down even a little bit.
If we can give it to a 6.5, I would be happy. I would lose my mind. If we have, of the 500 people, please do something.
Go on there and rank it, and if we even have a little movement in the score, this is all going to backfire. They're all going to give it 10.
No, don't. You just gave them that idea. Don't. If it moves at all, I'll take it as a win. Up or down.
Do it. I want to see if we can make waves.
All right. It'll be my first. I've never ranked a movie on IMDb, so
do it.
Anything. I'll do it.
Rank it. I just gave it a 2. Deserves a 2. It's a terrible show.
It is. It's terrible. Next week. Do you know what we're watching next week?
Awful?
Just
awful?
Well, obviously, it's got Rob Schneider in it. But next week is a movie that we probably should have covered, now that I think about it. And for some reason, I said, no, it's not a Rob Schneider film, but we'll catch it at the very end.
Okay.
Next week is our season finale of Rob Schneider before we move on to other Happy Madison films. Next week, Surf Ninjas.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what Surf Ninjas is?
What is Surf Ninjas?
Surf Ninjas. Back in the 90s, there was a big push on ninja stuff.
Already done.
Big push on ninja stuff. You know, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Never heard of
Also, Three Ninjas. Ever watched Three Ninjas?
Nope.
With Tum Tum and Rocky.
Sounds like a goddamn fever dream.
Forgot the third one. And it's 3 kids who fight, I think they're terrorists or drug dealers. I don't know what they're doing. Their dad gets kidnapped at one point.
Stay on track. What's going on?
Sorry. This is because it was all popular, just a straight up knockoff, because what was popular? Ninja stuff and also California and surfing. So they made Surf Ninjas.
What is this? How is he? Is he a villain? Is he a surf ninja?
He's a good guy. He's a surf ninja.
Is it animated?
No.
What? It's a live action?
It's live action.
Surf Ninjas?
You've never heard of this?
Never.
It's a cult classic for some people.
You shut your filthy mouth. It cannot be.
Cult classic.
There is no Rob Schneider cult classic.
There is. It's Deuce Bigelow.
Oh, God.
So we're going to watch that next week. It came out in 1993, a great year for movies. And we'll see if it...
93?
Yeah.
That actually piqued my interest.
Okay. Hopefully it piques our audience interest. Are we going to say Rob Schneider, could you not?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Rob Schneider, could you not?
The idea originally was to get a show on a major network and make a shitload of money and not have to interfere with my life more than it has to be. But I had a show on CBS, and it premiered on their big night after their big show, their biggest show on CBS, their biggest sitcom. We averaged 13.5 million. And that was our premiere. And people were like, whoa, they were astounded by those numbers. And then we averaged 11 million over the 8 weeks. That was great. For me, the CBS thought they could do more. And then they replaced me with Robin Williams, and then they got rid of him. So, it was a good spot. It was a quality problem to have a network show. I'd love another one. I'm not against it. I love the networks. But I said, 11 million is not enough for you? It's enough for me. It's enough for me. I'll take that 11 million somewhere else.